Greetings, Internet, and welcome to Actober. Here's a quick rundown for anyone just now hearing about my little Halloween voice acting challenge. Shout out to Leo Wiggins for making this awesome graphic. Basically, the point of Actober is to crank out as many fun, unique, crazy voices you can think of for the whole month of October. I got the idea after looking at some artists post their Inktober sketchbooks where they draw something every day of October. I thought this would be a fun thing for voice actors to take part in as well. And here's the first compilation of everything I've done from October 1st to the 10th. Hope y'all enjoy.
There's nothing like the smell of science in the morning. And soon, my greatest creation will be complete. After years of studying the human body, I finally discovered a way to give life to the dead. It will be my magnum opus. Plus, I'll be a shoo-in for first place at Monster Fest. Now rise, my creation. Rise!
I don't always drink. But when I do, I drink type O. The crisp liquid runs smoothly down my throat and leaves a sweet aftertaste dancing on my tongue. It is the perfect complement to lounging in my coffin after a long flight home. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have a bottle of it right now. It is the height of luxury. The fact that it is so rare makes the experience that much sweeter. Stay thirsty, my friends.
There we go. Knew I still had one in me. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, right, being a werewolf. You'd think the transformation would be really painful, but it's actually not that bad once you get used to it. Now, I just sort of think of it as a really fast 1-minute growth spurt. If I'm being honest, the weirdest thing that I still have yet to get used to is having a tail, of all things. I mean, think about it. It's an entirely new appendage that, frankly, I don't always have complete control over. And sometimes, I just feel like chasing it for like hours.
Okay, so it says here in your application that you were kicked out on 5 different occasions. Tell me, why would I need a minion who, and I quote, failed at the most simplest of tasks such as gathering bat wool? I'm sorry, but I don't think you are qualified for this position, so I'll just have to make use of you as a toad. Alright, look, here's the thing. I can handle having my insides scooped out. I can handle having my skin carved into. I can even handle having a candle burning in my head. You know, it's actually pretty warm come nighttime. What I can't handle are plastic, plug-in-the-wall jack-o'-lanterns. It's like, hello, ever heard of a carbon footprint? Why take the cheap plastic imitation when you can have the real organic version? Now, Mr. Plastic over there thinks he can move in on my turf. Not on my watch, he ain't.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I was just putting this young man to rest. Poor soul. Died of pneumonia. I prepared his body for the wake, and I was so enraptured by his youth. If you ask me, he couldn't have died at a better time. He looked so peaceful and pristine lying there. I just couldn't help but take a souvenir. You bear a striking resemblance to him, actually. Tell me, which is your favorite finger?
How tragic. There goes their beloved grandfather. I remember when he was just a lad, he would always play in the fields and forests. He was such a splendid boy, and an even more splendid man. Blessed be he for living a long life. Ah!
I told you, I'll be home in 30 minutes. I'm sorry, there is a huge backlog of damned souls that needed punishment. No, that's not how this works. Of course, I care about the kids, but I need to do my job. Okay, that's uncalled for. You know... Look, I'm leaving right now. I'll see you in 30... Fine, 20 minutes. Love you too.
That is it! I've had enough of goblin kind being the doormat of the fantasy world. We're not all lowly, dirty, backstabbing pushovers. I'll have you know that some of us actually enjoy helping humans. Just because we're smaller, have big ears and noses, and occasionally eat cadavers, doesn't mean we don't deserve respect. No longer will we be relegated to minions, servants, and grinding fodder. From now on, goblins will rise!
Did you see the look on his face? Priceless! Playing pranks is the best. I get to see all kinds of hilarious faces. Ooh, this one time, I pulled a rug out from underneath this big guy, and his eyes went wild, and his tongue was flapping in his mouth. And the best part, he was carrying like 6 drinks, and they splashed everywhere.